Ready, start. To act without prior thinking can lead us into endless trouble. Elderly people often say that haste always makes waste. Rushing into things without prior thinking will lead to wastage of time, resource and energy. Many a times rash decisions lead to dangerous and unwanted consequences. It is similar as jumped into a river without knowing its depth and flow. However, it does not mean that one should delay in making decisions or avoid taking a stand. Rather, one should think twice before taking a decision. One should think about things rationally and logically to reach a conclusion. Quick decisions are always welcome, but not rash decisions. Even if one has to act one impulse and has no time to think in time of an emergency, then also one should use one's presence of mind, and then only he or she must do something. Quick decision making should be coupled with prudence and justice. For instance, the great conqueror Napoleon Bonaparte took a rash decision of attacking Russia without realizing or taking into consideration the fires and terrible winter conditions of that country. Resultantly, his armies were trapped in snow and his army got completely destroyed. Historians believe that due to this one rash and hasty decision, Napoleon lost the harrowing glory of his army. It was a loss from which he could never recover. It is hard to believe that a man with an unshakable willpower and sound reasoning and such a rash decision. Today, in many fields, we see the people doing things mindlessly. Students opt for a subject which they are not interested in. Professional diverge from their core area of competence and regret later. Thus, it is always better to think twice before reaching a decision or jumping to conclusions. One should not rush into things. Foolish people rush into the things. Foolish people act on impulses without exercising their reason. They act impulsively, being governed and guided by their emotions. Overpowering emotions cloud their power of reasoning and they end up without any pre consideration and pre thinking.